Hello, students. Let's start our new topic. This is under Unit 10 Games and Sports, reading II. Popularity of different sports in the world. Popularity means being admired or liked by so many people. So, what are those games around the world which are being liked by many people or admired by the majority? So sports are popular for a number of reasons. So the popularity of sports can be because of various reasons. Keeping healthy, one is keeping healthy. For example, is often cited as a reason for participating. So many people used to say that they participate in different sports for or to keep themselves healthy. Others will tell you that they do sports for recreational purposes. Recreational means entertainment purpose. Yeah, so to get entertainment or for having fun. So they used to engage themselves in sports. Sports are even more popular with people who do not necessarily participate. So sports are not popular to those person uh, who who used to play, but also who do not participate. Do not participate means who do not take part in the sports, but they only keep watching. They get entertainment a lot, yeah, but love being spectators. So spectator means the gazer, who will win, that team will win, and team A or B X Y Z we will win. So they just watch the game and keep guessing the winners. They among those people, the sports are very popular since time memorial. Since the starting, immemorial means ancient time, very old time. People have been awed means wondered and inspired by extraordinarily human beings. So especially human beings who are involved in sports and games, who are able to perform tremendous means very good athletes fits. So people are being inspired by the great sport persons, yeah, who can perform very good in any sports events. Here is a brief discussion of the most popular sports around the world. So here we are going to discuss, the text is telling us about some popular sports, famous sports around the world. First is football. Better, it is known as soccer in US, United States and Canada, is the most popular sports in the world. So football is the most popular sports in the world with an estimated, so estimated means around 4 billion fans. The origin of football as we know it are in England in the 19th century. So the football was started from England around 19th century or in the 19th century. Though history points to people playing similar games, but the history also says that the similar game uh, is far back as 2000 years, almost uh, 2000 years ago, beginning in China. So it was played in China also. One reason for football's popularity, so the popularity of football is because is that unlike other sports, it is not similar to other sports. Unlike means not similar, that requires expensive equipment. So football doesn't require any expensive or more equipment. All you need, only we need to play football is a ball. Only we need to have a ball and your foot, hands, so that anyone rich or poor can enjoy the sports. It is played all over the world, but is particularly popular in Europe. So it is played all over the world, but especially popular in Europe, Central and South America, and Africa. So in these countries, football is more popular than other countries. So another game which is popular around the world is cricket. So boast a fan base of 2.5 billion. So its estimated fan is 2.5 billion around the world. The game is most popular and especially popular in UK and some other countries like India, notably means especially India, Pakistan, and Australia. Like baseball, it involves two teams, so it's a team game and it requires two teams to play a bat and a large field. So for cricket, a bat and a big ground. Large field means big ground and scoring runs. Yeah. There are significant important differences, however, including a long rectangular piece at the center of a cricket field. So at the center of the cricket field, there is a long rectangular piece, cemented piece, where so stumps are placed, and the batsman used to bats, and the bowler will um, ball the ball towards the batsman, and batsman will hit the ball and try to get the score. Yeah. So where the balls is thrown to a batsman is opposed to a mound at the center, a ball baseball diamond facing a batter at home plate. Yeah. So another game which is popular around the world is hockey. So there are two types of hockey. One is ice hockey and another is field hockey. Boast a following of 2 billion people. So its estimated fan is 2 billion around the world. Field hockey is mainly played in Europe, especially played in Europe. Field hockey is Africa, Asia, and Australia. Whereas ice hockey is particularly popular in Canada. So it's particularly means especially popular in Canada, US, and Northern Europe. So ice hockey is especially played in Canada, US, and north part of Europe. The game involves two teams trying to put a ball into the opposing team's net with a hockey stick. So unlike ice hockey, field hockey usually does not involve body contact. So in ice hockey, body contact, physical uh, toss among the players is allowed, but in field hockey it is not allowed in the form of checking or blocking. So another popular game around the world is tennis, and it has estimated around 1 billion fan worldwide and tuning in front around the world. In tennis, players on both sides of elongated net, so across the at the center of the ground, there is a net, and try to hit a ball with a racket so that it either goes past their opponents or bounces on their opponent's side, opponent's ground twice to score points. So professional tennis players like Roger Federer and Serena Williams are most popular name around the world in the field of tennis. So another game which is popular around the world is volleyball. So it has estimated. So another game around the popular game around the world is volleyball. It involves or it requires two teams two teams each on one side of raised net. So the net is raised at the center of the court, trying to volley a ball onto the ground of the opposing team side for points. So to start the game, the one team will volley the ball, serve the ball onto another or opposite team's ground to start the games and to get the points. The game has a following of 9 million people and 9 million fans around the world. Mostly in North America, it is especially played in North America, Western Europe, but also not only in North America and Western Europe, it is also played in Asia, Australia, South America as well. One popular variant of the game, so one of the special thing about the game known as beach volleyball. So another type, variant means type, is beach volleyball, which is played on the beach, especially on the beach of the sea or ocean, with two people on each team. So one team consists two team players as opposed to regular volleyball. So it is different than volleyball, where there are normally six players. So but in normal volleyball, there used to be six players in each team, but in beach volleyball only two players. So another game which is popular around the world is ping pong, which is known as ping pong, and table tennis. It was started from England in the early 20th century. The game is now popular around the world with an estimated almost 875 million fans around the world. It is especially popular in Asia, so it is especially played in Asia, but it is also played and liked in Europe, Africa, and the Americas. So in America also. Another game which is popular around the world is basketball, and it was invented by James Naismith, who was a Canadian teacher at a school in US in the late 19th century. Aman, don't make noise. 19th century. So basketball is now played around the world, all over the world, and has around 825 million fans. So in basketball, two teams attempt to dribble a ball up a court. So dribble the ball, it's a team game also, and it requires two teams to play and shoot into a raised hoop shaped net to score points. So the team try to shoot on the basket to get the score. If you like to run, so the person who is interested in running, jumping, and shooting, they they will and then you will love the game of basketball. Means the people who are interested in running, jumping, and shooting, they can play basketball. Like football, similar like football, it is particularly popular because not much equipment is needed. So for to play basketball also, so not many equipments or tools are required. Beside two baskets, okay, only two baskets and a ball is required, and so is an accessible game by accessible sport regardless of class. So any person can play, so take part in basketball regardless of class. Means not any class is required, rich, poor, whatever your class is, anyone can play basketballs. Another is a popular game around the world. America's national pastime is thought to have descended from the English sports. So with now the descended means decrease from the English sports. So rounders and cricket. Baseball involves two teams. So baseball is also a team game, and it requires two teams trying to hit a ball with a bat between two white lines. So the team who cross the opponent's white line uh, will get the points with batters running around a series of bases to score the runs. Today, the current situation, baseball is popular not only in US, so it is popular not only in US but also East Asia, so eastern part of Asia, Latin America as well. The sport has an estimated 500 million fans around the world. So another game which is popular around the world is rugby. It has around 475 million fans around the world. The sport is was originated in England. It was started from England, and now it is popular in the UK and other Commonwealth countries like Australia, New Zealand. So this is popular in Australia and New Zealand as well. So in it was started from England, and it is now popular in UK, Australia and New Zealand. In rugby, two teams try to kick or carry or pass a ball over the goal line to score the points. It is also a team game. It requires two teams, and in this game the players try to kick, or they can catch and carry the ball over to goal line to score. Rugby is a contact sports, so it in rugby so many physical contact is involved, a lot of tackling similar to American football, which is also body contact or physical contact is used in American football as well. But American football players wear a lot of padding and hard helmets. Padding means to save your leg, and helmets to protect themselves. But rugby players wear very little protection. The more, not much safety equipments are used in rugby and in baseball. Yeah. So an estimated around 450 million people are fans of the game that involves trying to put a small ball in a wall with the fewest strokes possible. So this is not other than golf, and it has 450 million fans around the world. So in this game the player try to put the ball in a small hole with a hockey stick, which is called hockey stick, and with the fewest strokes means with less shot. So golf is originated in Scotland in the 15th century. So it was originated in Scotland in the 15th century. Interestingly, but one interesting fact is, however, the word golf originated in the Netherlands. So the word golf was originated in Netherlands, and the game golf was originated in Scotland. It is interesting. So word was originated in another country, and the game was originated in one country from the word golf. So in the starting, golf was said as golf or kolb. The meaning of that is club. So golf is particularly especially popular in Western Europe, East Asia and North America. This is all about Unit 10 Games and Sports, reading II, the popularity of different sports in the world. So this is all about, and it was taken from the articles what are the most popular sports in the world. Yeah.